this long. Good afternoon. You're bearing witness live with Salem News Journal. And we're here today on opening day of the Oregon State Fair with one of their representatives, Dan Cox. How you doing, Dan?
I'm doing great because opening day is always a lot of fun. It's going to be a good run for this fair.
Yeah, you got a good turnout for the first day, do we?
Yeah, if you walk through the crowds today, you'd call it a pretty strong opening day. We have a great admission price, just $2 today, courtesy of Mattress Firm. So even this evening, if people show up, good opportunity to save some money. And we have a lot of great deals and discounts throughout the run of the fair where you don't have to pay full admission. And all you have to do is go to the State Fair website. It's OregonStateFair.org, and all the information on deals and discounts is there, along with everything else about the fair.
What are some of the featured events at the fair this year?
Well, always in our LB Day Amphitheater, we have a series of concerts that begin tonight with Dwight Yoakam, the country star. Now, these concerts have VIP tickets for sale in advance online at that same website, OregonStateFair.org. If you want that up-close and personal experience for the entertainer of your choice. But it's good to keep in mind, too, that in the LB Day Amphitheater, approximately 6,000 free seats are available, free with paid fair admission, on a first-come, first-served basis for each of those concerts.
And no matter where you're at in that amphitheater, it's a great seat.
The sight lines are good, the sound is good. It's a really cool venue. When it's full, it's about 8,600 people, and it can be a very dynamic place.
Okay. What about some of the other events that people can enjoy at the fair this year?
We have something new this year out in our pavilion. It's the equestrian acrobatic act called Cirque Maceo.
Oh, this sounds like a lot of fun.
Well, and these are in fact horses and acrobats who perform together in the arena on dirt. It's a little bit like Cirque du Soleil with horses.
Okay.
And the people and the horses dance together, and I've seen some of the rehearsals. The action is beautiful. The choreography is really impressive. The lighting, the costumes. The troupe has a kind of a European Italian theme to them. They celebrate the festive gypsy life on horseback. And it's really quite a show. Each performance lasts an hour, and for anybody who likes horses, probably something that's worth checking out.
Well, Oregonians, right?
Yeah.
Now, Dan, I'd like to talk a little bit about the traffic around the fairgrounds. What's closed and what's open, and a little bit like that.
Well, as is customary when the Oregon State Fair is in session, we take over a couple of the streets immediately adjacent to the fair. So 17th Street, for example, normal traffic controls are set aside, and we control it with one-way traffic into the fair. And also into Sunnyview Avenue, which is an approach to one of our largest parking lots. We control that as well. So through traffic isn't possible on those streets during fair time, but it is how we manage the flow of people, because when you have a lot of people coming to the fair, you really have to do it that way. And it works pretty well. It's in cooperation with the city of Salem.
And these street closures are, like you say, to manage people coming from all over the state and even other states.
They do. They feed in from I-5 north and south, and from Market Street right in the middle. And we do a pretty efficient job of funneling the traffic in and out of the fairgrounds. After this many years, we've kind of got that part figured out.
Now, 17th Street would be closed at Madison, and Sunnyview would be closed at Evergreen. And then Silverton Road is a bit of a problem.
Silverton Road is a through fair, yes.
Traffic tends to be high there, so if you can avoid that, if you're not coming to the fair, try to avoid the area, correct?
At the point where Silverton Road intersects with Atlanta Avenue, that's actually one of our main entry points for one of our blue parking lot, which actually is our largest traffic area for cars and for people.
All of the livestock going in and out of there.
So Silverton Road is busy, but it moves. It doesn't get locked up. It moves.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like the folks to know about the 2017 Oregon State Fair?
Well, it's the 152nd Oregon State Fair, so we're really proud of that tradition. We think of this one as a classic American state fair. One of the things that is special at a fair like ours is the fair food and those fairs. This year we have something new that's special. It's been really popular so far. It is the deep fried s'more.
Oh.
I've seen it.
I haven't seen it yet.
I've seen it today. It's impressive, and it looks like after you had a few bites of that, you'd want to sit down and take a rest.
Excellent. Well, Dan Cox with Oregon State Fair 2017. Everybody come down and pick a day and come on down and visit, right?
And all the information is on the State Fair website, OregonStateFair.org, including all of our deals and discounts that pop up through the course of the run of the fair. There are plenty of days where you don't have to pay full price admission.
Thank you very much, Dan.